Well, this is an intense week for Marystown's Kaetlyn Osmond. She's in Ottawa to compete in the Canadian Figure Skating Championships. Now, this season, she's been turning heads, winning and placing in international competitions. That's a far cry from 2 years ago when a leg injury could have ended her career. This week, she's looking to reclaim her national title and make the world team. Right after Here and Now last night, I spoke with Kaetlyn and her coach, Ravi Walia, at TD Place in Ottawa, where the competition is being held. Well, Kaetlyn and Ravi, so good of you to do this. Kaetlyn, how are you feeling going into this competition?
I'm feeling really good. After the season I've been having, and then a couple good training weeks after the Grand Prix final and now leading up to nationals, I'm feeling really good and really prepared and just hoping to skate that way here.
So coach, how is Kaetlyn looking on the ice to your eyes?
Oh, she's been doing really well. The training's been going well. This season, each competition she's been getting better and better. So I think she's definitely on track for this week in Ottawa.
Well, it's certainly been a bumpy ride back from the accident that sidelined you, Kaetlyn. At the time of the injury, one of the best skaters in the world. What went through your mind when you got hurt?
A lot just went through my mind. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back from the injury. I didn't even know if I wanted to. So it scared me a lot at first. But once I got back on the ice and relearned how to skate again, it felt really good to be back.
But it did cross your mind you might never skate again then?
It did, definitely, but that injury was a big one and it took me off the ice for a really long time, and it was just the fear of getting back on that kept me away for so long.
Ravi, before she came back, when that injury happened, did you think that her skating days might be over?
Yeah, it was definitely a very serious injury, so I was concerned, but she's always been very positive and determined, so I was pretty confident that she would make it back.
Now, I understand when Kaetlyn did get the go-ahead from doctors to skate again, she didn't show up for practice on that Monday. What was going on at that point, Ravi?
I think she probably was a little bit afraid and apprehensive to get back right away, and she just also was trying to heal a little bit more before she got back on the ice, so I think that she wanted a few more days.
What were you afraid of at that point?
The injury the accident that made me injured was a complete fluke accident, and it was just on choreography, and it was something that normally wouldn't happen. So it just scared me that I could injure myself so badly on such a simple thing. And I had lost a lot of strength in my leg, and even to put on a skate, it was really painful. So I was just scared to get back and see what would happen if I got back.
So as a coach, Ravi, you're faced now with a challenge. What did you say to work through that time with her?
I just tried to take it step by step and bring her confidence back and bring her physically, get her stronger physically, and then also the confidence mentally.
And Kaetlyn, did you feel like your confidence had really been trampled?
Not at first. When I first got on the ice, it was more of just trying to stay on my feet, try to relearn how to skate. When I took my first fall again after the injury, it scared me quite a lot, and just getting back from that and building myself back up, it was a lot harder than I expected it was going to. And last year competing, it was such a roller coaster for me. It was hard to keep up the confidence and trying to keep maintaining it. But in the last year, with more training, more confidence in knowing that my body can hold up to what it's trained to do, it helps a lot with the confidence.
It was a long process for sure. We took like small goals each week, each couple weeks. We kept trying to have her improve. It had been almost a year and a half since she had competed internationally, so we just tried to take one step at a time and kind of gain each technical skill each month, and she definitely worked really hard and got back to full strength.
You said earlier that she's a pretty positive person. Did that help?
Definitely, yeah. She came every day with a positive attitude, worked really hard, and there's a lot of recovery that had to be done, rehab, and she's been working really hard for the last couple of years since the injury, so I definitely think it's paying off.
Now, a whole year later, what's going through your mind?
Right now, I'm just excited to compete. Last year is as far out of my mind as I'm trying to put it. I learned a lot last year when I was competing, and I learned a lot this year with knowing that I can skate and I can compete, and that's what I want to do here, is to compete and compete well.
Well, you are skating with confidence, determination in the last events that you've been in. It's just been wonderful to watch. How would you describe Ravi and his role in the skater that you've become today?
Ravi's just always encouraged me on the ice, and ever since I was 10 years old, he's been teaching me the technique of all the jumps and all the perfect skating skills, and just trying to keep it all together. And in the last couple of years, especially knowing that I can do the jumps and I can do the spins and the choreography, it's really good having someone who can encourage me throughout everything and motivate me when the days I don't really want to train that much. And then to help me after every competition, whether it's a good competition or a bad competition, it really helps.
So Ravi, you're part coach and part psychologist in the role that you've been playing, sounds like. How would you describe the change in Kaetlyn from just a few years back when we all saw her burst into our living rooms and our television sets? What's the change to the young woman she is today?
I think she was amazing when she came on the scene, and definitely in the last couple of years she's matured and become an even better skater. Every single aspect of her skating is improved. Her training is more focused. It's just each aspect of her training has improved, and is just getting, it's definitely, you're seeing it in the results of her competitions.
Well, you two have had quite the journey together. It's not over yet. Congratulations on getting back to this stage, and you are wished so much good luck this week, Kaetlyn. Thank you both for joining me.
Thank you.